Nana Asma'u, the pioneer of girls' education in West Africa. In a time when educating girls was rare and often discouraged, one woman stood firm in her belief that knowledge was not only for men. Her name was Nana Asma'u, the daughter of the great Islamic reformer Usman Dan Fodio. Long before modern conversations about women's rights and girls' education, Nana Asma'u was already living that reality. She became one of the earliest advocates for women's education in West Africa, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire generations. Nana Asma'u was born in 1793 into what can truly be described as a house of knowledge. Her father, Usman Dan Fodio, was a respected scholar, teacher, and reformer. From a young age, Nana Asma'u was surrounded by books, debates, poetry, and deep religious learning. Unlike many societies of her time, her household believed that education was a duty for both men and women. She studied the Quran, Hadith, Islamic law, history, theology, and literature. She also mastered several languages, including Arabic, Fulfulde, and Hausa, which later allowed her to communicate knowledge across different communities. This strong intellectual foundation shaped her life's mission and prepared her for the role she would play in society. Nana Asma'u was not only educated, she was exceptionally brilliant. She wrote poetry, essays, and historical works, often using them as tools for teaching and reform. Her writings were clear, meaningful, and accessible, especially for women who had little or no formal education. She believed knowledge should be shared, not restricted to elites. At a time when many believed women should remain silent in public and intellectual matters, Nana Asma'u used knowledge as her voice. She understood that ignorance was one of the greatest barriers holding women back, and that education was the key to dignity, faith, and independence. One of her greatest achievements was the creation of organized learning circles and schools for women and girls. These were not casual or informal lessons. They were structured systems of education. Girls were taught the Quran, Hadith, Islamic ethics, history, literacy, and moral instruction. Education was designed to build both spiritual strength and intellectual confidence. To expand this vision, Nana Asma'u trained female educators known as Jajis. These women traveled from community to community teaching other women and girls, spreading knowledge across the region. This network became one of the earliest known female-led education movements in West African history. At a time when women's education was often seen as unnecessary or even dangerous, this initiative was truly revolutionary. Nana Asma'u also stood for women's rights long before the term itself existed. She challenged cultural practices that denied women education, voice, and dignity, not through confrontation, but through faith, wisdom, and scholarship. She taught that Islam honors women as thinkers, educators, and contributors to society. Her life proved that a woman could be educated, religious, influential, and a leader all at the same time. She demonstrated this centuries before such ideas became fashionable or widely accepted. Nana Asma'u passed away in 1864, but her legacy remains alive. Today, she is remembered as a pioneer of girls' education, a scholar, and a reformer who changed history quietly yet permanently. Her story reminds us that educating girls is not a modern invention. It is a tradition deeply rooted in knowledge, justice, and faith. Nana Asma'u did not wait for the world to change. She changed it herself.